Hey, this is Trainmon from YouTube, and I am doing my first of a long series of reviews on Bakugan and rarities and such. And this one is going to be particularly focusing on what are considered the more rare types of Bakugan, and I'm going to show you all the different general types of rares, mostly like special treatments, but also special variations, certain ones that are preferred over others, and that kind of stuff. Let's say I'm going to focus on B2 and before, because I don't like the B3s all that much, because they sort of overdo it with the special treatments, as you obviously know. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to do a PowerPoint, slide type thing with voice going over, because the video part of this isn't quite working right. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna show you is basically the types of Bakugan that just in general are preferred over others, particularly B1s and such, because obviously not all Bakugan are the same in appearance and likability. So one in particular that is liked by that's shown a lot on eBay and all those kind of places is Mantras. They show pretty often, especially the Aqua 600G one. But so there's Mantras, and then things like Dragonoid are obviously popular, and then I think ones like Cycloid is really popular. It's like the only B1 or B2 Bakugan that I don't have, and then there's a lot more, but that's the general idea. So the next type of rares of Bakugan that I'm going over is special variations, regular tributes that are really uncommon for that particular Bakugan. So the first one I'm showing is Darkest Clayth, because obviously I don't see those really often. I've only seen it twice ever, and by the same person on eBay, and I haven't seen it really anywhere else. And then another one that was even harder to find, if you search the official Bakugan video, training videos, you'll be able to find Ventus Fortress. I've seen it once or twice, but generally it's you see it a bit more often as a translucent version, even though that's still rare as well. So then, yet another rare one that's really hard to come by as well, that's a bit more popular, is the Pyrus Praeus Diablo Bakugan. So I found it with someone's group of every other variation of the regular Diablo, less the translucents. So this this Bakugan is pretty rare, because you can only find it in the evolution packs, because it's Hydronoid. It should have come out way at the beginning, but they never really did that, so they finally decided to make up for it during the New Destroyer stuff with evolution packs, and that's pretty much the only way you can find it, only translucent, Pyrus, or Darkest. Okay, so the next type that I'm going to go over is the limited edition types. So in this one, it has the Golden Fear Ripper, which is generally considered the rarest Bakugan there is, not necessarily, but it's one that most consistently sells for an expensive price. So it's generally the Chaos. They only made 300, 350, as everybody knows. And then next to it is Translucent Chaos. I guess it's just a comparison. And then another limited edition, the only real official limited edition, is the Comic-Con Bakusteel Neo Dragonoid. The box, they only made 1,200 of them, and it's pretty well liked. It's pretty nice. The next type that I'm going to go over is Baku swaps. The Bakugan that have two attributes on them, half is one and half is the other generally. So this is one of the most consistent types of times where you'll find customizations, because people generally want to, it would look cool if it was half this, half that, and they combine all the pieces together. But aside from that, this is one of what I consider a slightly harder variation to come by for the Baku swaps. The Pyrus Aquas Frosh, I believe is how you pronounce it. And then, of course, their other rare ones are Exedra, and the Ventus Darkus Exedra, the Chaos of Terranaga. I've seen some other ones that I haven't been able to confirm, really, because they might have just been customizations, but generally that's the idea for the swaps. Okay, so I'm going to go over the pearls now. Just going to start off. I know that this is a Pearl Chaos Fortress. I know this is probably in one of those probably in the Chaos 10 thing. I probably just I haven't actually gotten one myself, so I'm not 100% sure. But I sort of consider it rare because you don't see as many compared to the Pearl Darkus and such. And then there also the Pearl El Condor is much more rare to the Pearl Ventus El Condor. And then one that I find is pretty rare, in my opinion, is the Pearl Chaos Clef, sort of like the darkest one, except a little bit less rare in my opinion. But that one's really liked a lot, I think. And then probably one of my favorites is the Pearl Aqua Storm Skyrus. So, I like both pretty much all Storm Skyruses. So I like both the Pearl Aquas and Ventus, but the Aquas one is by far a bit harder to come by. You only see it every once in a while, if at all, like on eBay and such. And then I'm also going to show some. This is a Pearl Pyroserpenoid, but it's a little bit different because it's sort of would appear to be a Pearl Chaos by the coloring, but for some reason either it's an error in the production or just a mistake, or just a rarity design in particular. They do this. They also do it on such as there's one that looks like a Pearl Darkus Cycloid, as you can see here, but it's actually, oh no, it's actually just Darkus. I'm sorry I missed that.